It's been several years since the city has seen this many murders. Good evening, I'm Jessica Dean.
And I'm Yuki Washington. Now grieving families impacted by the startling statistics are speaking out, pleading for change. Eyewitness
News reporter Greg Argos is here with what police are doing to stop those numbers from growing. Greg.
And Yuki, Jess, it is a milestone the police department is not celebrating. Now, as of yesterday, there have been 300 murders so far this year. That is a 13% increase since 2016, with still 2 weeks left to go here in this year. And it's also the first time since 2012 the city has dealt with more than 300 murders. But let's remember, each of these numbers, all 300, means a family is in mourning.
Glad you're here, but sorry for the reason that you're here.
This tiny room filled with mothers and pictures of loved ones lost.
Every Thursday, we have a grief support meeting.
Victims of violence murdered in the city of brotherly love.
We come together to share our pain, to talk about our grief.
That grief is shared by 300 families, 300 murders so far in Philadelphia this year, a 13% jump from 2016, and the first time in 5 years homicides topped the 300 mark.
My whole life changed.
Deborah Kennedy is the face of a mother behind one of those 300. Her son James was murdered in August.
He's so sweet, so free-loving, so fun. He's a very charismatic guy, and I miss him a lot.
Obviously, we're very concerned about the numbers, but there are real people behind these numbers.
And so Commissioner Richard Ross has taken new steps to decrease the homicide rate, including creating an intelligence bureau which gathers intel on crimes, increasing the number of bike patrol officers for quicker response times, and most importantly, improving communication between the department and the community.
You got to cultivate those relationships with your communities, because when you have that, you're hopeful that you'll get that type of information that'll just help you save lives.
To see the numbers continuing to grow and see more and more families coming to us because they've had to bury a son or daughter is so very, very painful.
Now, despite the higher homicide rate, shootings have decreased by about 5% year over year. The commissioner says, unfortunately, this year, these shootings just happen to be more deadly.